Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to PGA Tour 2K25 MyCareer, folks. We're at Torrey Pines South course for the first two rounds of the Farmers Insurance Open. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe, click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Now, let's head down to the course as the 2K Sports broadcast crew will start.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're at one of golf's iconic venues, Torrey Pines, and our first round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. It's about to begin. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, certainly set up for a stunner today at Torrey Pines South. What do you think these players face this week from the course?
They face a rude awakening. They haven't played too many golf courses yet this year, but they're going to run into Torrey Pines South, and you're going to figure out exactly how good a shape your golf game is in.
Kevin Krishner is in the lead right now, but we're going to beat him.
Go out there and shoot a big number in a hurry. It tests every facet of your game. This golf course is an absolute brute.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. Before we get into today's action, I'm getting some word that there's a rivalry brewing between Will Zalatoris and our featured player. Henny, surely that can't be right.
Luke, you have heard correctly. There have been texts, phone calls, many exchanges in the lead up to this matchup between the featured player and Will Zalatoris. Things are getting pretty tense down here. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out today.
Cheers, Henny. I appreciate the insight. I'll be interested to see how our featured player fares against the likes of William Zalatoris. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. Henny's down there. You got a read?
Oh, it's so hard to tell, but I think it's a little bit right to left.
Sitting at 1 under after that hole.
Second place, Ben Taylor takes the lead right now.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Yes, things are... No, this is not the end. NACON Connect to work harder to launch upcoming games and unveil the new games once the situation... Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Off the tee. Judge that one beautifully. That's an awful error. Standing over.
Stinger shot off the tee. This is the first time he ever used a stinger shot, but that's... Oh!
Almost went in the hole. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This
Fuck
for
off.
a birdie run.
Got it. That's 2 birdies today, folks.
And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. This third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-da, bum, bum, bum,
He finds
bum.
himself at the top of the leaderboard.
All right, we're in the lead. That's perfect.
The 4th hole runs right along the cliffs here of La Jolla, and it's a very strong par 4.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
4th hole.
Here's Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, we have a rival, folks. Ooh, it's curving. Oh, he's got it.
That is outstanding. And snatches a birdie as well.
Uh-oh, there could be trouble ahead. The rival is coming.
Beauty of a chip shot there. This putt for par here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And now at 3 under overall.
Hey, we're still on top of the leaderboard, however. Man, the guy's up. Man, the guy's in the 110th spot. He's nowhere. He's nowhere near us. So we're good, unless we don't screw up.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays us touch.
We're still tied for first, however.
Tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes.
Farmers Insurance on the 5th hole.
Second shot here on the 5th.
What do you do?
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, wonderful shot.
Oh, that's a good shot. I thought it was going to fall into the hole there.
Okay, time to return to the action. Henny,
back to Ethan.
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
And we're on top of the leaderboard.
Like this since I was 5 years old.
And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. The 6 holes.
Now let's see if we can try to hold on to the lead here.
The top of the hill here. You want to try and take on the corner of this par 5?
Yeah, taking it down the right-hand side, it will seriously reduce this par 5, but you got to avoid the rough. It can get really nasty. From there, you could possibly run it up between all those bunkers. There's one low spot area on the left-hand side of this green that will come into play should you get your distance control a little bit wrong.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
What a sensational
hole
play
6
on this par 5 there, Luke.
And the player's left with an opportunity to
awesome.
get up and down here from the sand. Ah, what a shot from the bunker. Okay, let's get back to the action. Could it be?
Got it. Chip in. Birdie.
Chip it in for the eagle.
Chip in. Eagle. It's the replay here. Chip in. Chip in.
Move on to the next.
Chip in. Eagle.
The par 4 7th.
It's coming. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out.
You don't know it yet, but I know a payback is coming.
There, you've got a green that sits above you slightly, and also chases away from you just.
They need to add the Ryder Cup in here.
This is a really good, strong par 4.
I'll be on Team USA.
This shot from 120 yards.
I'll have to qualify.
Yeah, that one's looking good.
4 against the wind to stick that one.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
7 under par.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
Tyler Montgomery moves to second place.
The 8th at Torrey Pines South is an uphill par 3. It can be a hole-in-one hole.
Assetto Corsa Competizione.
Find the green, depending on where that hole location is.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Oh, what a lovely putt to make. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Bit of a scare this morning, that's all.
Eight under for the day. Stay on the cut stuff.
And fortunately, that shot will hang on to the fairway.
Setting up for his third shot. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
I gotta say, every facet of this player's game was in great shape today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Looking forward to watching it.
Ouch. That's going to make the next shot a bit more challenging. Sitting at 9 under par.
What the
Solid
fuck?
connection. This is looking good.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is such a
What?
great opportunity for birdie.
Okay.
And that's 8 birdies today. He'll like to look good where he's standing on this leaderboard. The 11th at Torrey Pines South plays downhill, but it's still a long par 3.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Lining up the birdie putt here. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, this one should start out pretty straight and then take a little movement to the right.
Oh, what a putt. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
The glare.
Second shot here on the 12th.
This one is chewing fiber.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead.
Hey,
That really puts the
Grandpa.
leader
Hey,
way out ahead
Grandpa.
of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round.
What up, my boy?
Hole number 13 is a par 5.
It's a very interesting
Look
hole.
at my
You
hand,
miss those
girl.
bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely do they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
All right, going with the driver here, folks.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck.
Pretty good shot there.
Nice recovery effort there. That should help save his par. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And another one.
I didn't think that was going to work on the driver.
Lead. Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now. And it's only the first round.
Novak. JJ spun.
Well, as we head into
JJ
our finishing
spun.
stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Wow, that was just striped. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, that hit the flagstick. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, our leader has already bolted. Currently way out in front of the pack. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot.
Sign me as Apache.
Bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. This player's dialed in. What a shot. An opportunity for a birdie here. Currently in first position. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round. Well, the finish at Torrey Pines South captivates everyone. It really starts here at the 16th, par 3 playing across the ravine.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Going with the 6-iron here. That's tiny. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
The rival is ahead of him. He needs to get something together here.
See if this is up, it could be in. And back to the play, shall we? Just 3 feet to the cup.
Not a long putt by any means, but it does move to the right.
And he holds another one. and he's building quite a sizable lead here. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Your ball striking certainly gets tested off the tee here at 17 as we head for home at Torrey Pines South.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's two distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Well played, mate. Playing from around 110 yards out.
This one's looking pretty good.
A birdie putt awaits. That will drop and it will extend the lead. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
After going down.
That was so close of going it down the hole.
Just a short putt remaining here.
And that will end our first round of this tournament. Okay.
But that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Bean, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
All right, heading to the second round.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back in beautiful La Jolla, California for the second round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Bean. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. Wow, that was just striped. Time for the second shot into the first.
Just playing my career right now.
This looks to be heading to the green. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Sitting at 19 under now after that hole. Teeing off on the par 4 second now. That is a glorious looking shot. The stinger, everyone's favourite off the tee. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And back to the course with the live action. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Stepping onto the par 3 third.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Oh, what about this start?
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
He's currently sitting in first place. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
This player is putting for fun.
Holding steady in first place after that one. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches
Free
back
legal
toward you from back to
consultation.
front. That's got a lot of movement.
I'm
over
calling
the
for a
left-hand
free
side.
consultation. Shoot.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the green.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's return to live play now. Putting for birdie here. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5.
Game face on early here, Luke.
Currently 23 under par for the event. Incredible play. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
It's a green seeker.
Oh, come on! How could that not be? That should have fell into the hole.
5 feet coming up to the cup. He's aiming for his 5th straight birdie here. Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
What about
And we'll
asbestosis?
see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
You're going.
She's
She's.
full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle
Jay,
fade off
put the
that.
goddamn.
Second shot goes to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Jay, put the goddamn.
Nice looking fish.
Yeah.
Well, there he is, Wake Forest Will Zalatoris, Rich. He's done the job,
Yeah.
and he continues to do it out here on tour, doesn't he?
He does. He's just one of these players that is just a ferocious competitor, isn't he? Ball striking is amazing. The putting sometimes works with him and works, but you know,
I'm still laughing at
done. And so you can't emphasize that enough. You know, it may not be pretty at times, but who cares? He's getting the job done.
Oh, he missed
And you know,
it.
when you go head to head against him, you've got your hands full because he's not backing down from anybody, any challenge, any championship. The guy's a winner.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
He's currently in first place. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The ninth is a par 5.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
This is his second shot. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll reward it for that play.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Wow.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look
Corey
back at the
Connors,
holes just
the Canadian second place.
So far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
A thing of beauty. From around 120 yards here. Yeah, that was a safe play. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
That's a golf shot, well executed, inside 5 feet. Should make the putt from there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
This looks like it's going to go left.
And down it goes.
Par 3.
Still in the lead now after that hole. On the tee of the par 3 11th.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. 14-footer.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
So close. Par putt coming up here. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough.
I'm an
over there
unreturning
is
spokesperson.
horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line.
He missed it.
One. Oh, painfully close. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. He sits in first position. The par 5, 13th hole.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
That's well judged. Good speed, good line. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole.
Subscribe.
Let's begin the 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
I didn't cheat.
This looks pretty tiny, this. That one's got some intent.
That
Yes!
was a long putt. Watch the replay here.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
Have you ever put the car in neutral a couple of times before?
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Is this one going to go down?
Oh, that should have fell to the hole, man.
Remaining here. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And now that finds him in first place.
IXL, I heard some people be using IXL because
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used.
cancer call now.
Use a little bit of boomerang shape,
Dollars,
especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
That's just inside the range.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing, amazing shot.
He's playing the draw here. Going with a 3-wood here.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, I've got it going right to left here, I think.
Get excited. This could go in. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really
Oh,
enhanced
God.
the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
What a quality shot that was. Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
What was
That
that?
is disappointing. Never hit it.
What was that? That should have been an easy tap in. Not no little
Let's head to the
little
final
tap.
hole of this round.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward, par 5.
Thank goodness I was still in first place.
Be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not as similar results as yesterday.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Will it go in? Here's an eagle opportunity to close out the round. And that'll be all she wrote.
Wait, did we beat the rival? I think we beat the rival. All right, let's see. I think we beat the rival. Colin Morales in 7th place. I think he's gone. I think Will Zalaris is gone.
And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is absolutely dominating the field.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Yeah, we're gonna shut it down for the day, y'all. A message from the law offices of Pink Diamond, I think, is next. We're not going to play the second round. If we do play the second round, it will be next time. I guess we'll have to wait. The next round tomorrow. That's it. That's it. We're done. Thanks for watching. We will see you guys in the next episode for PGA Tour 2K25 MyCareer.